Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Pole Father, and it only takes one. We are back. Hope everyone is doing great this evening. I sure am. Today in this video, we want to talk about the Pokemon Trick or Trade packs. Today is October 15th, 2025, documenting this. And earlier this year, we were hinted of a potential 2025 Trick or Trade Booster Bundle pack to come out. It is officially now 16 days until Halloween. Again, today's October 15th, 2025, and we're 16 days away. Now, it has been leaked that we were supposed to be getting a 2025 set. However, previous years, this has came out much earlier, like September, and it appears that instead of doing a trick or trade booster bundle release, they released Spirit Tomb promos for league events, and I actually have a few of those on the way. Now I want to talk to you guys about something about this. So I have about five sealed of. I think they've been doing that for 3 years, if I recall. 2022, 2022, 2023, and 2024. Let's just double check this on TCG Player. We're gonna pull this up here. Yep, 2023. It's kind of crazy. Well, yeah, first one was 2022. 2023 was the green one, and then 2024 there's two colors. But anyways, you get the point. Now, funny story. Now, how on earth and why I have this? Let me show you guys something here. It's actually absurd, but it's heavy. Yep, look at that, tons. So, what happened? How? Why? How the heck do I have this much? So, I do have about five sealed of these put away of each one. Um, exactly. It's almost been a year ago. A year ago now. October 27, 2024, almost a year ago. My wife was pregnant, and she was just entering the third trimester, and we ended up having to go to the hospital. We got checked in. Our baby came much sooner than expected. Now, thankfully, thank you. Baby's super healthy. He's doing great. It's almost been a year since we've been in the hospital, but traditionally I've always been known as the Pokemon house. Always handing out trick or treat packs, and unfortunately we had to miss Halloween last year. Well, I was prepared for Halloween, and I was just sitting on, it looks like, well, 80 times 11. I'm sitting on 880 packs of these I was going to hand out. So we're in a very, very high traffic, family friend or family friendly neighborhood for trick or treaters. And this being a Friday night, I expect to get around 1,000 kids. So, this year I was expecting, the new set to come out, and I was really looking forward to it, to hand out more. I was like, hey, great, I have, plenty. Always want to have more than enough because sometimes like, some kids want to, and you know, Pokemon makes a lot of kids happy. Every time since 2022, I started handing them out, and kids would go, "Oh my god, Pokemon cards!" They were just loving it, and it's just something different from candy, right? Everyone gives out candy. And when you gave out these, it was like, "Oh my god, they got Pokemon!" Like it was cool, right? Well, here we are, fast forward now, 2025, and the market did a complete 360 where Pokemon is in extreme high demand, right? Extreme high demand. I'm going to show you guys here something that's absolutely wild. Okay, so let's jump here to the screen share here. Here we go. So check this out, guys. We'll just zoom this in, make it life easier. Okay. So when you come here, right, here's exactly here on TCG Player. There's none available. There's none available. None. Zero for this. And it's just wild. So I said to myself, okay, well, let's look at the recent sales, right? So you look at view more data, and these things are selling for $60 a pop. Now on eBay, they're going between 40 and 60, shipping and all that stuff. So it's just wild to think that I bought these. They were like 16 a piece when I got these in bulk last year. So I paid 16 times 11 tax, like 189 out the door. It was something ridiculous, $189. Now, excuse me, guys. Now, let's just say an average price $50 a piece times 11. That's $550. Probably looking a little more, probably close to $600. So that means these things are worth triple from what they were last year. Now, the first thing I said to myself was, man, like, how can I give these out now when if it's worth really $60 divided by 80? Some people, some of them are selling. People are selling them for $1 a pack, and they're selling all day long. But after really thinking about long and hard, and I said to myself, you know what? And like, and for all you guys that don't know what's in these packs, let me just show you guys. Oops, wrong TCG player site. Here we go. So it's in these packs. You got here tons of Gengars, right? You got 3 Gengars here. I'll show you. 1 Gengar there from the first one. You got the second Gengar, and then there's the third one, which is actually the most valuable one because it has like that Cosmo Hall foil. As you can tell, as time went on, they got more creative and stuff like that. There's an Umbreon in there. You got some Pikachus in there. It seems like 2024 was the most desired one, but again, I'll show that. And I'm curious to see. Let's just check real fast what these go for in PSA 10. Jump over to eBay, type in trick or trade Pokemon 2024 Gengar PSA 10. I think it's like $100. It's like pretty decent. Yeah, see, look. You got people trying to sell, and look, someone's here trying to sell the Cosmo Halfo for $300. That's ridiculous. 249, 202, bids at 202. So it looks like it's sold. So you got 117. You got 255 on October. That's ridiculous. You got here's a $70. Someone must have, oh, that's back in March. Yeah, that's a $200 card. Wow. $200 for a Halloween Gengar. That's June. Yeah, so look, October 7th, $270 for that Gengar. In end of September, $200. So look, some of these Halloween sets. Look, clearly these are a big hit. And I'm thinking to myself I'm crazy to do this, but you know what? These were designed to be handed out to kids. These were designed to be given out as trick or treat packs. As much as I would love to, and I do have, 5 of each sealed, but that's enough. That's plenty. I am going to do as planned. I know the old saying of something's happened for a reason and all that stuff. But you know what? I'm gonna hand these out. I thought long and hard about this, and I felt like I bought these with the intention to hand out at Halloween. And unfortunately, we don't have packs this year that are new for Halloween handout. But I think that is what I plan on doing. I'm gonna have a ton of kids come by, and the one thing that brings me back to this hobby is the joy it brings to you as a kid. And when I see some kids, their eyes light up and they see that they got a Pokemon pack, or the second you put it in their bag and they look and they just notice something was just quite different that got put in their trick or treat bag, and they reach back in and they pull it out and their eyes light up and they go, wow, what is this? It's a pure moment of joy. And, that's something that's priceless. And it's kind of like a way of, I don't want to say giving back, but it's just a way of enjoying the hobby in the eyes of kids again. It makes you feel happy, makes you feel, young, and it brings you back to why we all do this in the beginning. We all love doing this. I mean, there's, the whole hobby, the value and everything like that and so forth like that. But like, you know what? Like these were designed to be handed out to kids. Trick or trade booster bundles. It's a little bit different from a pack, but these were designed, look, 80 mini packs. That's, so even though the value on these are skyrocketing, and like I said, one day I might just absolutely regret this. I might just absolutely regret it, because if these Gengars keep going up like they are, and Gengar's a hot Pokemon, I can probably expect this card to just keep going up, which is ridiculous. So I'm going to hand them out, and my wife's going to help me do it. She's next to me. That's why I'm saying that. But, yeah, just funny how it all kind of worked out. And it's really too bad. I really, really wish they kept doing this. This was a really cool thing the hobby did. I remember when they first did it. And unfortunately, just the way things are going with printing and stuff like that, clearly there is some type of an issue where Pokemon is truly having problems with demand right now. And I do see that correcting, and I do believe we'll see these again. I just think things need to just kind of just get a little more under control for printing. But I don't think it's a forever goodbye for not seeing them these year. Now, again, like I said, it's October 15th, 2025. Things can change. We could actually see these again, which I expect. So, guys, happy Halloween. It's officially almost a year since our son has been born, since actually we got admitted to the hospital. But I feel like these were meant to be given out, so I plan on handing out all these. There's a lot of them. So I want to just do it for fun. That's it, guys. That's all I got. A quick little video. I got more stuff coming out. I'm gonna do a video on my take on grading on what I do. I've been having a lot of people ask me on Instagram, message me and say, "Hey, like, how are you so what can I do to get more tens, more pristine tens? How do you do it?" And I was gonna kind of do like a strategy video on what I do. I got a lot of experience, obviously, but practice makes perfect. But I'm still not perfect. I don't always get pristine tens, but But anyways, that's it, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Stay healthy. I'm getting over a cold here, but excited for Halloween. I'm really excited to hand these out. I will go live again, showing me handing these out too. So that's all I got, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Pole Father, and as always, it only takes one. We're back.